Can China and Russia really do this to the American dollar? Let's go over here. Let me show you some stuff real quick. Now, this is the stuff that people are not paying attention to. They're paying attention to the Coliseum. They're worried about what the Kardashians are doing. They're watching all these reality shows that are not reality. They're getting drunk off the wine, not knowing that the whole economic system is changing. Let me show you some facts, figures, numbers, logic. Let's go. What we do know is they're targeting the US dollar's dominance. Russia, China, and BRICS nations plan to craft a new international reserve currency. We need to understand what this means, okay? The BRICS nations, I'm going to break that down. I'm going to show you how much their GDP is or has increased since 2000. Since 2000, this is the increase in the gross domestic product in the BRICS countries. And I'll break down who the BRICS countries are. Look at the growth. And if they go to 2027, they're going to continue to dominate. China, India, Brazil, Russia, and South Africa. Do you see anything interesting here? Ripple works with India, Ripple works with Brazil, and South Africa. Okay, you remember who the BRICS countries are? So United States has $19.3 trillion in GDP, overall GDP, excuse me. China has 12%. Russia has 1.9, is that 1.9? And then if you take India, that combined is just as big as the United States. Then if you take Brazil and the other countries, they are now bigger than the United States based on GDP, the BRICS countries combined. So if you don't think that's big news or a big deal, that the BRICS countries are working to de-dollarize from the US dollar, and you don't think that's going to make an impact on the dominance of the US dollar, you got to wake up and get out of the Coliseum. That's exactly why there's an amazing race to stablecoin regulation, cryptocurrency regulation. They're going to wipe out the bad actors in cryptocurrency. They're going to try to stabilize the cryptocurrency market. They're going to put their rules in place or layer it on top of the current financial existing regulation rules. They're going to figure out which ones the SEC is going to regulate and which one the CFTC is going to regulate. And then the public, once the government says it's safe, is going to come rushing into cryptocurrency, this very speculative asset. And a very small percentage of people within the population are going to get very, very wealthy, just like the internet days. So you got to look much bigger than just cryptocurrency. There's a massive global economic shift happening right now for all the countries. The narrative is financial inclusion, cross-border payments, on-demand liquidity, getting people access to money in the poorer countries that can't have access now. And if that's truly what it's for, awesome. But I think we all know there's two sides to the coin. They want all the money running through the system. Don't forget, this is the greatest time in human history. They'll create the more millionaires, billionaires, and some trillionaires. Hold the line. Warriors, let's get your shit together. Click my profile for full video.